here at Levi's Stadium, and this place is rocking. The Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers for the right to go to the Super Bowl, and we say welcome. Along with Greg Olson, I'm Kevin Burkhardt, and this team, this game has so many storylines, Greg. But let's start with this, with Brock Purdy, with Jared Goff. You talk about these offenses, they're top 5 in a million categories. Maybe we get a shootout here today.
Well, it becomes pretty apparent quickly when you dive in and you study these two teams, just the similarities that they have, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And Kyle Shanahan, the head coach, play caller of the 49ers, and then Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator of the Lions. They share a lot of similar philosophies and approach. Be balanced and efficient in both the run and the pass game. And then the biggest factor, when you take two teams that are amongst the highest scoring units of the last couple years, it's their ability to generate explosive plays. The defenses today, I'm watching. If you can get stops and you can put a lid on these two explosive offenses, that's a team that has the advantage, especially early.
49ers playing in their 19th conference title game. The Lions just their second. Coming up next, it'll be our national anthem. And now, with help from our friends at Carnival Cruise Line, let's go back down to the field, or is it an island paradise?
Introducing Celebration Key, your key to paradise. Carnival's all-new exclusive destination at Grand Bahama, where you can dive into lagoons or unwind on a mile-long pristine beach. Welcome and guessing summer 2025.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game, presented by Intuit TurboTax, where as usual we have the sidelines covered, and Tom Rinaldi is with the Lions.
KB, Dan Campbell's message to his team has been the same all week. We are ready for this. We're not surprised to be here, Campbell said. Not me, not our players, not anyone in our building. As for the size of the moment, the first conference title game in 32 years for Detroit, Campbell said, we've been playing big games for a year straight. This is just the next one. We're built to be able to beat any team. Now we have the chance to prove it. For more on the team they'll try to prove it against. Across to my partner on the other sideline, Aaron Andrews. EA?
Tom, Kyle Shanahan said, I'm not going to be over the top today with my message. Our team knows what this is. We also know what it's like to lose. He said, I respect the fact Detroit's coming in, talking about who they are and how they play, but we've always been like this. And honestly, the Lions haven't played anyone like us. That is something I want my team to know. He said, the Lions think we have to match them. Not the case, Kev. He said, we just have to show them who we are.
Oh, I like it. And so the stage is set, and Spanish language broadcast available on Fox Deportes. The 49ers won the toss. They have deferred, so the Lions will get the ball first. Niners, Lions for the right to go to the Super Bowl, and here we go. And so Detroit will start from the 25-yard line, where we will see their 5th-ranked offense in Jared Goff, who had the best year of his career.
And when you go back, the first move, remember the first move this regime made when Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, the GM head coach, was that big trade. They sent Matthew Stafford to Los Angeles, and Jared Goff came here, and there was a lot of questions. Was he the franchise quarterback? Was he in the future? Well, all he has done in these 3 years is answer every question thrown, and he's as big a reason they're in this championship game as anybody on this Lions roster.
Here's a little flip to Montgomery. Looking for a block from Sewell. Gets outside, and Montgomery's going to pick up 4 on first down. And you look at this Lions offense, they can attack you in a number of ways. They're second only to San Francisco in explosive plays, but they've got to have the run game today, don't they?
Yeah, I think the run game, especially early, if there's one deficiency of this San Francisco defense, it's they don't face a lot of runs, but when they do, they're kind of middle of the pack. They're not a great yards per carry defense, and I think early on the Lions are going to lean heavily on Montgomery and Gibbs, the rookie.
Here's Montgomery again. Center step, big hole and a first down. Montgomery all the way up near the 44. And on cue, that's a good start.
Yeah, 2,000-yard backs. You see Montgomery, he's the starter, and Jahmyr Gibbs, he's going to be kind of the change of pace, the rookie first-rounder, and just really well blocked. This is the strength of this offense, is their versatility, the ability to put a lot of load on this offensive line, both in the run game and as the pass game unfolds.
Fake here. Goff with some pressure. Gets off. Laporta's wide open. First down and more. And Sam Laporta on the play fake in the boot from Goff. And another first down and a good start to this game for the Lions. Going against this 49ers defense. And regular season, they were the third best D in the league. The pass rush has suffered a little bit of late. They didn't have a sack against Green Bay, but when it mattered late, they didn't allow a single point in the fourth quarter last week. First down, another fake. Coming Jameson Williams, the speedster, has a block. Williams cuts up, 25, 20, still on his feet. Jameson Williams scores! And a quick lead for the Lions.
Well, we talked about which defense has the ability to stop the explosive plays. You see Jameson Williams, he starts out as the wide receiver left, a little flip reverse. Frank Ragnow, the center, he gets out in space, and that is an element of this offense, the big play. We see them throw the ball deep a lot to Jameson Williams, but getting the ball in his hands. This is one of the most explosive offenses in the league, and right out of the gate, they did it on the ground.
Extra point up by Badgley, and it's good. So 49ers decide to kick it away after winning the coin toss, and the Lions make them pay. 42-yard run, and it was explosive. And we talked about it, the run game and the explosive plays. Greg, you nailed it. And that was a heck of a run. Got some good blocking by Williams. And how about that? The Lions get the ball first. 4 plays, they go down the field, stunning this 49ers crowd and take a 7-0 lead. And San Francisco will start on the 25, back to the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, so watch, this is a really well-designed play. Watch Nick Bosa. You're going to get the guard pull and the center block back. With the back away, watch how fast Bosa closes. He thinks this is single puller backside. Now they get Ragnow. Now they get Decker out and big man in space, and you give it to the fastest guy on your team, and he does the rest.
And then breaking Dre Greenlaw's tackle at the end. He had his shirt. But that was enough. And so a quick strike from the Lions. Now it's Brock Purdy and the 49ers' turn. And Deebo Samuel back this week after coming out of last week's game after only 9 snaps with that shoulder injury. So that's good news. Here's McCaffrey, though, up the middle. Runs into a wall, and there's nothing there. Alex Anzalone on the stop there. So here is Brock Purdy, who comes off a week last week, or he even told us it wasn't his best week. Here's the bottom line. This guy wins, and in the biggest moment last week, he was great.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody on this 49ers roster that anticipated or looked forward to today's game more than Brock Purdy. He was very honest with us when we met with him this week. I didn't play my best. I had a couple throws early in the game that I didn't like. Well, you said it. When it mattered at the end, he brought him back.
There he is to throw it again. First read not there. Tipped over the middle, and it's incomplete. Aiden Hutchinson got his hands on that one. And you look at this 49ers offense, they've got a million weapons that can hurt you all over the field, but it usually starts and ends with Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best non-quarterback offensive player in the league. Got to imagine he's going to be the offensive player of the year at season's end. But I think today, against this Detroit defense, unlike Detroit's offense, I think this needs to be a pass-centric plan early. The run defense is the best element of Detroit, and